Hey everybody, it's me, Mickey Merck, and welcome to my very first Q&A. For those of you who don't know what a Q&A is, questions and answers. I think it's pretty obvious. So before we begin, I'm just gonna say there have been a lot of questions about Chronicles of Brawl. So I will save those for the end. First, we're gonna get into your average questions. So, let's begin. Okay, so for the first question, I decided to pick the most frequent question asked on my list. I believe maybe all machinimators have been asked this question, and that is, what inspired you to machinimate? And our questionnaires are Ebony Ivory 81, Angelic Shineful, and Rochelle 1220. I can't really say there's anything that inspired me to machinimate or anything that made me want to machinimate. To be honest, before I started machinimating, I never watched machinima to begin with. I never even knew what machinima was. But, throughout school and even before I graduated, middle school and high school, I always used to draw these comics. And I was always seen as a creative person or a storyteller or something like that. And I always liked to come up with some sort of series to entertain people, whether it was through drawings, comics, just anything I can use to tell a story. I'd come up with a plot and I just lay it down and I'd let people read it, see it. I don't know. So I guess after I discovered hacking and textures and all these Brawl codes that I never knew before, I guess the want to tell a story took over, and I thought, hey, why not tell a story tell a story using this stuff? It was a genius idea to me, even though I was still a noob at the beginning. But the funny thing is, when I graduated high school, I didn't know what I wanted to be or what I wanted to do, what I wanted to pursue in a career type of thing. But with the discovery of machinima, I also exposed myself to different programs like After Effects and Sony Vegas. Dealing with After Effects really put an interest in me in media arts and special effects and all this other cool stuff you can do with After Effects. So I guess it's kind of thanks to machinima that I actually know what I want to do now. I'm not lost. And now, the next question. So, Wolf Hunter asked, how long does it take you to make this? I want to assume you're talking about how long does it take me to finish an episode. Well, first I want to say, Wolf Hunter, you're one of my first subscribers. I noticed that. I just want to say thank you for sticking with me and always commenting on my stuff. It really brings a smile to my face. Now back to the question. It really depends. My very first episodes, I didn't know how to really do much. I didn't know how to chroma key or how to do anything really. I just knew how to record and edit videos. So in the beginning, it took me literally a week to finish each episode, and that was with episode 1, 2, and 3. By the time I hit the 4th episode, I had a lot of help from one of my good friends, Wise Man the 13th. And after he taught me what I know now, the durations between each episode began to grow, which means it takes me a lot longer to make each episode now. So it really depends on my work schedule and how much time I have to put into working on it. But knowing me, I always like to get things out early on time and as fast as I can. So on average, it would take me about 3 weeks to a month now. Next question. Pokemon Superstar asked, if you had a Pokemon, which one would you want? You know, it'd have to be Squirtle. Yep, Squirtle. I know my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Red, and he was the starter I chose, and ever since then I loved Squirtle. Next question.
Ebony Ivory 81 asked, why is Toon Lake your texture?
Well, Toon Lake is my main in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That's the reason why I chose him, but the reason why I even chose him on Brawl, though, was because I am a huge Zelda fan. And to be honest, Link is too slow for me on Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Me and fighting games are just bomb. Like, oh my god. But I always choose the fast characters, and just Link wasn't cutting it for me, so I chose Toon Link. I prefer Link though, but that's the reason why. She also asked, how does it feel to have over 100 subs? Nah. You know, when I first started, I really liked getting subscribers, but now that I'm, you know, really, I have over 200, just a little bit over 200 subscribers now. It makes me happy, yeah, that people are subscribing to me to see my stuff. But, like, it makes me wonder who's really watching, like, who's really subscribed to me. But I'm not gonna lie, though, it does feel pretty good. Angelic Shineful, you asked, why is Lotus called Lotus? To be honest, I didn't come up with the name. The hero of Mobius, also known as Daniel Smith, came to me with the name. And I looked up the definition just for this video because I forgot what he told me it meant. But according to Wikipedia, an elementary or primary school attended by boys and girls up to the age of 11 was a ludus. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, to be honest. Even though in Lotus, all the characters are actually in high school, they wouldn't be in an elementary or primary school. I thought the name would actually fit, because even though they are in high school, come on, they all act like little kids. So I thought the name fit, and therefore, Lotus was born. She also asked, why did you decide to make Lotus? Well, to be honest, I wanted to be able to have 2 machinima series and keep up with both of them while the fans of Chronicles of Brawl are waiting for a new episode. Instead of dozing around and threatening me to put out a new episode, they can go watch Lotus until I manage to be able to get Chronicles of Brawl out. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of set myself up because keeping up with 2 series is a lot harder than I thought. But hey, I like it though, and I think that's all that matters. Next question. Sovereign VA asked, which machinima between Chronicles of Brawl and Lotus do you prefer? Personally, I really like writing the script for Lotus. It's a lot of fun. Even though I'm not really that good with comedy, I don't plan it really. So the whole script is random. Anything that comes to my mind, I think it'll fit, I put it on there, right on the spot. So it's more of a challenge. And with Chronicles of Brawl, I actually have a set plan how I want the episode to play out. And it's a lot more challenging with editing Chronicles of Brawl because there's going to be a lot more special effects. There's going to be a lot more chroma key. There's a lot more that I have to make the characters do. When in Lotus, all they're doing is walking around, going to classes, talking, and doing regular stuff. Chronicles of Brawl, I have to plan for action scenes, and I have to make sure that I can have decent animations. I know that machinima doesn't need animations, but I really want animations. So to answer your question, I prefer Chronicles of Brawl, mainly because it's much more of a challenge than Lotus. And working with Chronicles of Brawl, it actually helps me improve in After Effects, and I really think learning After Effects will help me in the career that I'm getting into. So Chronicles of Brawl. The wonderful and lovely Rochelle1220 has asked me, why is Toon Lake your favorite character? You know, I really liked Wind Waker. I don't know, it seemed a lot different than the other Zelda games, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite game. And Toon Lake isn't my favorite character just because of that game. He's mainly my favorite character because of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. As I mentioned in one of the earlier questions, I always use fast characters in fighting games, and that's the same reason why I chose Toon Lake. So when Wise asked me what I wanted as a base for my texture, automatically I knew I was going to pick Toon Lake because of Wind Waker and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And I really like how I really like his yells. It's like, ha, wah, ah! It's a lot kiddish and a lot more hilarious, even though I really do hate his voice. So I know what you're all thinking. Where is episode 7? It's been 3 months. Where is it? Well, I'm here to tell you. First of all, I want to say Chronicles of Brawl is not dead. I've had many people question me about that, and I'll say it over and over again. Chronicles of Brawl is not dead. I'm continuing the series. But the only problem I've been having with getting episode 7 out, it's not the fact that I don't have the script done, or I can't edit fast enough. It's really the voice actors. Now, don't get me wrong. All of the voice actors are amazing. I appreciate all of them. But, unfortunately, I've lost contact with a few of them. And that means there's characters that need voices. However, I've been working on getting that resolved, and it's been a hassle. But that's been resolved. Now, I'm hoping to get episode 7 out by the end of this month or early January. Because you see, all I'm waiting for now is the lines to be sent in. I have 2 people who need to send in lines. But I really trust both of them. And I know they'll get them in on time. So what does that mean? That means episode 7 is soon. But what have I been doing the past 3 months, right? Why couldn't I get out a preview? Well, you see, I haven't been slacking around the past 3 months, if that's what you're wondering. And during the past 3 months, I've sort of been training my skills. My skills in After Effects, Sony Vegas, and even trying to make my own custom animations. Because you see, the last few episodes that are about to come out is the season finale of Chronicles of Brawl. And with these last few episodes, I want to see how far I can push the limits of machinimating. Yeah, I just want to go crazy with it. I want to be able to blow people's minds, blow my own mind. I just want to see how good I am at this stuff. I'm not better than most, but hopefully we'll see how good I am. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this cleared up a lot of questions people have had. I doubt not, because I seem like I've been rambling this whole time. Anyway, see you guys.